in church you have heard right before the breakthrough always comes some big warfare. Y'all heard that, right? That's not God's process. That's the enemy's process. God said you're going from faith, from glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord. Listen to me. The only way Jesus got up on the cross is that the devil had to think he was in control. So here is God having a process, and the enemy think he has an opportunity. What I'm trying to tell you is God will have you on a path, meeting Jesus, born again, anointed, ministry. Then God says it's promotion time, and he has to make you look, listen, he has to take you out of what looks like success. I got to say this very carefully. A lot of times you hear preachers say, and this is not wrong, but I'm just giving the context from the other side. In order to go to the next level, you got to give a seed. And I'm not just talking about money. It may be a seed of time, a seed of fasting, a seed of notoriety. Leave a job, and then, like when I left my last job, then the ministry here doubled, like the next month. So the job was the seed. Come on, y'all. The enemy sees you at that weak disadvantage point, and he tries to take advantage. And so listen to me now. So now you're in a season of following God, and all of a sudden in following God, here comes deep spiritual demonic pressure. Because God was taking you through a transition point. And the enemy said, I get him. He in the ground, all his friends don't know what's going on with him. I'll cause division around. I'll strip him down. I'll tell you what I do. I got him now. I got him now. I got him now. And God's sitting there going, I wasn't using his friends no way. I'll take his job. I'll take his car. I'll take his mind. This guy's like, I wasn't using his mind no way. I wasn't using none of his big ideas anyway. I was just using my big ideas. Come on, somebody. This is because a lot of times when God is getting ready to train, he's promising you to increase. You're like, oh, God, how we going to do that? He ain't using your big ideas. You got to sit there till he gives you an idea that fits where you're going. And in the midst of that environment of God basically not using all of the stuff that got you to this point, the enemy says, now is the time to come in with confusion or distraction or division. And if I can get him to stop holding on to the other side. A lot of times he's just swinging. He don't really know what he's trying to stop you from getting unless you told him. All right. Listen to what I'm saying to you. God will ask you for a sacrifice, and the enemy will try and make it painful. They didn't have to whip Jesus before they put him on the cross. They didn't whip the other two. They didn't have to beat him that night. I feel like preaching now. And pluck out his beard and say, who smote you? Prophesy. They didn't have to spit on him before they put him on the cross. The enemy will come into a transition point and try to make it more difficult. Jesus didn't have to hear Peter saying, I never knew the man. Now you can hear your friend betraying you. See, the enemy comes with all these other pressures that really, but the thing that Jesus, the Bible says he gave up the ghost. And the other people, they had to break his leg. He supernaturally died. Jesus could have got up on that cross without all the beating and the whipping and just went ahead and left. I have the power to lay my life down, and I have the power. Can I give y'all one more little nugget? Just a little. From Curtis's prayer closets. Look inside. Here's what we have, exhibit number 1. Sometimes God can have you give up that precious seed, and you've got it all, prayer all around it, and you have beat the enemy all out of it, and putting that seed before God, it feels so good. There's no pain in it. God asks you for 1,000.